He's exactly the same in person as you'd imagine him to be. I think I'm an inch taller than him, to be honest. Well, he's probably, it's like the same as April Ramee version. We're the same height. Okay. And it was great. He came in. I think he was a little nervous. He will never admit it, but I think he was probably a little nervous, So we're just talking. And I was like, this is weird. Like, we're just like sitting here, talking. He sat across the table from us, and it's great. He's not shy. He's definitely not shy. You know what he does say way too much? He goes, W take. I've never heard him say this before, but I don't know. Does he do this on stream? He says W take after everything, particularly after everything Myung was saying. W take. Like, Robbie, what the hell? Oh, he does? Okay. We decided to go to this place called Little Island, and he drove us. Oh, God. Romy drove us, and he parked in some parking lot, and he was telling us how the day before he had drove into a mailbox, and so his headlight was just broken. And I was like, huh? He's like, yeah, I got distracted. I drove into a mailbox. And I'm like, yo, you want me to drive? Maybe I'll drive your car. And he actually was going to let me, but I was like, it's New York. If this was California, I don't know New York driving. So I was thinking about it. Myung's like, yeah, let's walk. We should walk, guys. So we ended up getting his car, and the guy pulls out, and the headlights are like actually broken. Like one is just the glass is just cracked, and the light is off. And I was like, wow. That's crazy. You are a terrible driver. It's not roleplay. He's just a bad driver. Now, he wasn't mad. Well, I couldn't tell if he was bad or if the New York City drivers around him were just rude. Like, there was one guy, like, I couldn't tell. He just said, like, everyone in New York is like this, because one guy was, like, yelling at us through his window, like, road rage, like, what are you doing? And he's like, no, that's just New York. NYC, like, all the drivers are like that. And I'm like, okay. So maybe, is it both? Okay, yeah. At one point, I know I say that the Empire State Building is the 7th tallest building in New York. And he goes, keep your voice down when you say stupid shit like that. And I was like, what? He's like, dude, we're in public. And I was like, what are you saying? And he's like, the Empire State Building is the tallest building. Like, I think he says in the world, right? I can't remember if he said it. It was that dumb, but he said, the Empire State Building is the tallest building in the world. And I was like, what? He's like, shh. People, like, I can't be associated with you when you say dumb shit like that. I was like, he's like, how much you want to bet? And I was like, how much I want to bet that the Empire State Building is the 7th tallest building in New York. He's like, shh. Quiet. We just looked this up. We literally just looked this up with Tarek, right? And we start Googling, and Myung's like looking it up, and you can see like Ramee looking at the phone. He's like, what? No way. And we're like, yeah, the Freedom Tower, all this stuff. Anyway, so he was wrong. I was right. What's new? Okay. Hung out a little bit more. And then when we were leaving, we had to go. We're hugging, and then like Ramee's like, eyes, he like starts like tears are like welling up in his eyes, and we're like, wait, are you crying? And he's like, stop, and we're like, wait, seriously? Like, that's so cute. Like, it was really cute. He started like tearing up, and he's like, didn't want to see. He's like, no, like, seriously, I have stuff in my eye. And we're like, dude, Ramee, oh, Ramee. He's like, yeah, I mean, I don't really have friends around here as much. Live my life in RP, so it's really like nice. And he's like, but no one will believe you. We're like, I'm telling this on stream. He's like, no one's gonna believe you, not for a bit. Anyway, so cried a little bit. We hugged him, and then we said goodbye. He's a soft boy. Ramee was crying. Oh, it wasn't spit, but at one point he was talking, and I saw spit fly out of his mouth, and I had an intrusive thought. I was like, oh my god, it's real. I didn't say anything. I was like, oh my god. He's literally spitting. I didn't say anything. Yeah. But it was like not a lot. It was just like, it happens. But I was like, oh my god, I'm witnessing it. I'm in the splash zone.